Hope you're still awake. Late Night Mega here, and this is the collecting collectibles portion of Mega Man X. So let's go back to the first stage we started with, and let's collect some stuff that we missed. And this is Shotgun Ice. When it hits a wall or a thing, it will explode into all these different directions. Neat. So the first thing we'll do, and I remember I kind of discovered, oh, that was fun. I kind of discovered most of these things just playing on my own. I didn't look up too many guides or anything for the Mega Man games. Of course, back when I started, we didn't have too many. We didn't really have the internet to look at, so we'd have to rely on magazines or Nintendo Power or buying a video game guide. And for the most part, I didn't do that for the Mega Man games. And I don't need to go up there again. I can battle this guy. Your missiles are blocking my shots. So that was the heart tank, so I kind of discovered that by just going, oh, I wonder what happens if I launch myself as far to the left as I can on the top of the platform there, and then I'm like, oh hey, a heart tank. So yeah, I found that one just by goofing around. And we finally demonstrated that bottomless pits still kill you. Excellent. I didn't even make it halfway. I'm gonna meet you guys back there. Alright, Fire War, go! This is not productive. Let's try this again, but without falling into the pit. Mega Man! I said without falling into the pit. Is at the same spot, too. And to think, I get through all of the Mavericks, kill them all, don't even lose a life, really. I don't think I lost any lives up until this point. Up until this point. And then I get to a stage that I already went to and conquered and made it look easy, and then I die twice. Wonderful. Well, that gets us that one up, and if we climb up this tower and we do a dash jump off of there, we get to this platform, which we couldn't reach without the dash boots. And we have another capsule that just spawns from the ground. Don't ask me how that works, but it contains an enhancement for your helmet. Hey, I was talking about getting one of those earlier, which will allow you to break some ceilings with a headbutt. Awesome. Oh, might help if I actually get the upgrade before trying to break the ceilings. Hey, there we go. Man, I was wishing I had that back in Sting Chameleon stage. Well, we have the exit utility, so we'll go ahead and use that. And I like the password screen here with the Metars popping up. It's cute. Alright, where to go back to? I got everything there. I got the heart tank there. I did not get the heart tank here. So here's another kind of neat thing. Remember how this was all filled with lava and stuff earlier? Well, now it's all frozen over. So this is another stage that changes based on defeating a boss before coming here. And let's see if I can make this. Nope, didn't make it first try. Doing a dash jump can get you up here. There we go. And that gets us to this capsule. It contains a... I need to stop zipping through this text. I'm so used to zipping through it because I've played these games so many times. And another thing that separates the Mega Man X games apart from the classic series, at least for me, is not just these armor upgrades that we're getting, which those really do, but this gives us a stronger buster. But it also allows us to charge our special weapons into a new attack. Let's try it out. Well, that still got us hit. I'm going to try to show off each of these, and that's the opposite of showing it off. So, we get a bunch of homing things. Why don't I show them all off on this collecting collectibles part? So this makes us invincible for some time. I hear that's useful. Rolling shield. Gives us an actual shield. Downside is you have to wait for it to charge up. Alright, there we go. And it's gone already. Okay, let's demonstrate this one. Yeah, take that. Shotgun ice. We have not demonstrated you yet. And we have another secret over here. It is our fourth and final sub-tank. And that's all for this stage. Let's see. What stages still have stuff? This one does. And you can see our health bar is growing. We've got it almost to full capacity. And special weapons. Let's use a charged up special weapon. Well, that looked cool. Didn't kill the guy, but looked cool. And that's what the Storm Tornado does. I demonstrated this one already, didn't I? I did. That means I don't have to do it again. Oh, I didn't demonstrate Shotgun Ice. We'll do that later. For now... You know, I think the last time was the first time I made it through all of these lasers without switching any of them. Didn't do it that time. I knew it was only going to be a one-time thing. Overall, I'm not usually a huge fan of the charged-up special weapon attacks. I mean, it's cool that we have them. It's cool for some diversity. But mostly they end up using a ton of special energy. Here, maybe this will be a good place to use this. Well, that one didn't use much energy. So now we have an actual barrier. Hooray! But mostly they use a lot of, they take a lot of time to charge up, and I don't know, to me it just seems like it's more for a flashy thing than something that you, in all practical use would actually need to use to get through an area. But that's just me. Again, I do like this thing, as you guys can imagine. And now we have to get this thing. Let's demonstrate this. And it makes a penguin that we slide on and not slide on. Okay, come on. There you go. And that's one way you can get that. Now just to one last stage. And that will be Sting Chameleon. Remember when I said there was something up and down very shortly after the start of this? Yeah, that's what we're gonna go get, and you don't get to laugh at me this time. Maybe you do, because I'm just gonna miss you 12 times. Come on, go up. I guess I don't have as much control over if the weapon goes up or down as I thought. Maybe it depends on if I'm falling or not. We'll go down here first. So with the leg apart we can, and the helmet, we can break that apart. If we do a dash jump, that can get us over to here to get the heart tank. Dash jump will get you farther and move you faster, and that's typically what I tend to do. So now that we have that ability, you'll be seeing me use it a lot. And now we battle a mini-boss, which typically takes longer than the entire rest of the stage combined. Oh, I don't want to be charging this. Huh. Maybe that didn't do as bad. But this guy takes quite a fair number of shots to take down. It bounced a shield off the wall and hit him. I think only half those shots are hitting him. And we made it go through the wall again. That's great. And let's fail to use another charge shot. Ooh. And you can see he's starting to smoke, so that's not healthy, so we need to kick him of that habit. But the more we try, the more he just smokes more. Ow. Okay, that was a bad joke. Okay, that was a really bad joke. No need to be all aggressive like that. And if you stand on top of it, well, you look kinda silly. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce damage to your systems by 50% and give me a new accent. Excellent, Dr. Light. And so now we have a fully powered up Mega Man. It was always neat to me to discover the Mega Man capsules for his armor upgrades, just to see what the new armor in each Mega Man X game would do. And so I always enjoyed that. Alright, next, I'm going to make sure the sub-tanks are full. I'm going to do that off screen, because grinding is not the most interesting thing to watch. But for the record, I'll be grinding on the bats at the beginning of this stage. And so once the 4 sub-tanks are full, I'll meet you back here.